Hello, this is Diablo Pablo with another video. Today we are going to be selling items that have magical find properties on them on the auction house. So for magic find items are usually worth a bit of money, especially higher up. People will buy them up despite them having terrific stats. Even if they are low like this chest here, it will still fetch enough gold to make it worth your while. So I'm going to sell this chest piece first. I'm going to take note that it is a 283 armor and a 71 dexterity and a 12% better chance of finding magical items. So I'm going to go over here and go to the armor, to the search, and look for chest armor. Since this is a level 57, I'm going to do a search for 55 through about 59. And keep my rarity at all for now. And then I'm going to toss on the preferred stats that I want, that I'm looking for. It is a magic find here for, let's say, 12. And let's do 11 and broaden this a bit, maybe 10. And then, so for this one, it is a 71 dexterity. So I'm going to post it up for 50 dexterity. This is going to show some lower end armors, and hopefully they are not too much bad on the armor house. So I'm going to search for by the armor amount at first, and I'm going down to 283 damage, so it's not a very good armor. You can see there are many above it on the auction house already. And so 283 damage, and things are being listed for pretty decently around here. This is a pretty good armor for 40,000, so I probably have to undercut that one. I'm just looking at it and seeing it has a socket and a pretty good dexterity and intelligence and physical resistance. So this is a decent piece of armor in the range that I am selling, so I must undercut that, unfortunately. I'm going to do another search to see the buyout prices, and I'm going to find where the cheapest item is listed for the buyout price in this range of levels. And so right now we're looking at this right here. This is basically exactly what my armor that I'm selling is. But it is listed for 15,000 gold, so that's a little low. But I mean, as we can see, things have been listed for several hours, so they're not going that fast. So I think I'm just going to list it for right under this 15,000. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm going to sell it for 11,000. Let's do 10,000. Create auction, and yeah, I mean, you know, it didn't sell for that much, but that's okay. So hopefully it will sell for 10,000. It will be worth the space that it took up in my inventory. So next I'm going to sell these boots. It is a level 59. I'm taking note that it is 221 damage, and this one has a nice intelligence and nice fire resistance, so that might get a pretty penny on the auction house. So I'm going to manipulate my search for boots, and I'm going to look for level 59. So I'm going to do 57 through 59, and I'm going to switch my dexterity to intelligence, and I'm going to put it 70 as the minimum value for that, and do another search. And maybe switch over for a wizard of monk of sorts. Okay. Now I'm going to search for the armor range that I am working with, which is 221 armor, and see what the prices are being listed in that area. Scroll down a bit, and so we're looking at 40,000. It's not good, not bad. Yeah, so I'm going to do another search for the buyout to see where the price drops off at, and let's do a search like this. Let's scroll back through the pages. It is very tedious work. And then let's see here. So the lowest they're being pressed for 10,000 buyout. Now this is a decent pair of armor boots. It is better than mine because this one has a increased movement speed, which people like. So that's gonna be hard to undercut. That's a nice pair of boots. If I just want to get these out of my inventory, I can just toss them up for maybe 5,000. I want to get them out. I do not want to hold them in my precious space, and so I'm going to toss those up for 5,000. Not very much profit, or just the general money from finding these boots, but I'm going to just toss them away. Looking at the other items I have, these might not sell very good. I'm going to try to sell this this belt. I'm going to take note that it is 160 damage, and it is 64 dex and 11 magic find. And I'm going to do a quick search. Belt. Come here. What level was that? That was a level 51. So maybe we'll get a different price range. So I'm going to change my level range from 50 to 53. And my magic find is 10, and my dexterity is 64. So I'm going to do a search for about 60 to see where the prices are at. And for this one, I'm just gonna go right for the buyout. I'm going to look at what is the cheapest, and we can see it is 9,000. And so if it is worth my while, I might toss it up for really fast because I want it to flip as fast as I can. I'm going to undercut a lot, and I'm going to put this up for 4,000. Let's do 5,000. Let's do no, it's 6,000. Okay, so I'm gonna toss it up there, and hopefully, with these auctions I have put up, I will make a little bit of money. It did not take too much time, but that is my general workflow for selling magic find armor and items on the auction house. Sometimes there are many items for sale, and it is oversaturated market. Like it is today, lots of items for sale. It is hard to undercut all these items. And other days, there are less things on the auction house, and you can undercut and make more of a profit. These were kind of garbage armor, so I could have appraised them a little better maybe before taking the time to sell them. But I do like to toss a lot of my stuff on. Already selling. I like to toss things on, so that I can just make a little extra money, but not use up all my auction space at the same time.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now we are going to check the auction house, and you can see that I have sold the 3 items I placed for magic find properties. They are right here: the Slipknot Shield, the Incubus Crusher, and the Ransacking Astral Man of Pain. And that just gave me quite a nice little bit of money, and not too much, but enough. It was worth my while to do that. So thank you for watching, and yes, please subscribe and comment and like if you like this video. Thank you.